DC Boxing Legend Podcast. 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 Home of the champion.
The Second Wind Sports Media and DMV Boxing Legend would like to introduce to you our new sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, El Paso Mexican Restaurant, located at 6151 Richmond Highway, Alexandria, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have El Paso Mexican Restaurant. Also, if you're looking to pregame every fight night, amateur or pros, come out to El Paso Restaurant. They will guarantee you a discount. All you have to do is say you that DMV Boxing Legend and the Second Wind Sports Media sent you, you will get a discount.
You know, that's the same thing the Coley corner told him in the Pat Coleman fight. Oh, there it is. Hicks is down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DC Boxing Legends Podcast. I have a special guest in the building. I mean, when I'm talking about footwork, boxing IQ, ring generalship, it gets no better than this guy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a true legend, DC Boxing Legends own Derrell, Too Sweet, Coley.
Hey, man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the introduction, man. I mean, that alone, man, was worth me going through all what I went through based on, for me to hear that coming from you, that makes everything was worth it, man. It was worth my while.
Man, listen, Derrell, I can remember, man, up Hillcrest training as a young boy, watching you. The way you came about, you already put yourself on that status. Remember you, your brother, Leonard Langley, and the whole team, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was basically, you was conducting yourself like a world champion back then, you know what I'm saying? You move like one, you talk like one. And in the city, I'm speaking in the city, you still represented in that light. But I want to start it off like this, brother. For those that don't know, how did you start boxing?
I'm gonna say this, man. I started. I want to say this. I don't say this much. I never liked it. I never liked boxing. To this day, Lady Champ, my wife, watch more boxing than me right now to this day. And right. I watch it when I watch boxing, I watch it with her. But right. But I'm gonna tell you, I got into boxing, man. My best friend, Eric Givens, right? His birthday the same day as mine, May 23rd. He was 6, I was 5. No. He was 6, I was 5.
Okay.
And his big brother name was Tyrone. Him and my brother Jeff was best friends. Okay. So me and Eric is outside playing in the yard with high wheel cars. My brother said, Derrell, can you beat Eric? I said, what, in running? He said, no, in fighting. I said, no, he older than me. I can't beat him. I'm not tripping. He not. So he said, so Eric said, Derrell, I'm going to go get some meat. And then that's when my brother asked, can I beat Eric? Eric was gone. So Jeff said, come on. He said, that don't mean nothing. I'm like, all right. So we walking up the street. I'm thinking Jeff going to ask Eric and Tyrone, who can beat? I'm going to say Eric. Eric going to say Eric. We're going to go back and play with the cars.
Right.
When I got up there, Eric stole me. Boom. And I'm like, whoa, what's this about? Like, so I don't even want to fight my friend.
Right.
So Eric won because I didn't really want to fight. I didn't understand why we was fighting.
Right.
When we walking back, let me say this to you. Nothing has hurt me more than what my brother said to me when we walking back home. This is what my brother said.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only brother I got. I have only one brother.
Yes,
he said, My little brother is a punk. My little brother can't fight.
Right.
I said, whoa, I really started crying then.
Right.
So then when I was 6, Eric was 7, or no, I was 5. 4 years after that, I signed for boxing to prove to my brother I can fight. Listen, I only boxed to prove to my brother that I can fight. And then I lost my look. This is what happened, right? I didn't know excuse me, I'm 9 years old. I don't know what an exhibition is.
Right.
They said, Derrell, we're gonna do exhibition. I'm like, what's that? They said, don't count. It was a guy named Perry Cooks, 4 for Oakcrest, with Dave Jacobs was that with Sugar Ray Leonard. So what happened is he was 90 pounds, I'm 70 pounds, right?
Okay.
So we fought. They call him the winner. I'm crying like I thought it was. Y'all told me it wasn't supposed to be no winner.
Right.
Then look, I lost my fight to Eric. I lost my first amateur fight. I said I'm gonna try this one more time, and if I lose, I'm never fighting again in my life.
Right.
I didn't lose till 5 years later, right? And listen, I didn't lose till 5 years later. And listen, when I lost 4 amateur fights, right? I included the Perry Cooks fight, even though that was the exhibition,
right?
But they call him a winner, and I include that into my losses. But this is the thing: I lost every 5 years of my life, even in the pros, man. I just realized that about 2 years ago, man.
Wow.
I lost I lost 4 amateur fights. I lost 2 professional fights.
Right.
Every 5 years, I lost. Like even when I fought Overcar in my pro fight in 1995, I lost the Overcar, which I really won that fight.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I really won that fight.
That was not a loss. Yeah.
And then I fought Oscar in 2000, which they cheated me. I'm not a sore loser.
Right.
This man never made weight. This man was him and Arturo Gotti. They cheated on the scene. Look, there you go. Look at his face. That right. And first of all, if you see what the commissioner got his hand at, right? If you touching that scale, that means he's not on weight.
Right.
If you got to move the scale, he's not on weight.
Right.
So when I got on the scale, they didn't touch the scale because it never moved. It never moved.
Right.
They move in the scale. How do you move the scale when it's they put it on 47? You move the scale and then they say 47, and then they gave him something to drink. You know, you know, like Leonard them you like this what hurt me with Leonard and my trainer Al. Every time that I've ever weighed in, they beside me. You don't see them nowhere beside when looking at the scale.
Right.
Way in the back, they can't be found.
Right.
And you know, and it's like it hurt me because I'm the only one yelling and screaming. It took me out of my game, man, because I knew the guy didn't make weight. I didn't eat like this. No lie. You know when they weigh you when they weigh you for the fight and they weigh you the night when you about to fight.
Right.
Do you know, man? Listen, I weighed 146 when I fought Oscar, right?
Wow.
When the night after the night of the fight, when they weighed me when I was in my dressing room, I was like 140. I was like 144 and a half. I lost like 2 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost like 2 pounds because I was depressed because they cheated me on the scales.
Right.
My trainers, my managers, nobody said nothing but me.
We definitely gonna get into that. I want to touch on your amateur career and work our way up to that point. So, what gym did you first go into?
I went to C Pleasant, man. C Pleasant, Maryland.
Okay.
And I had guys that I looked up to like Mingo Queen, Aaron Evans, man. And you know, my brother was there. My brother Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff was there. And I was the youngest guy down there, man. I had a guy named Black Andre and a guy named Tony Jackson was the only people that I can box with, man. But my trainer, Leonard Langley, man, I'm gonna say this to you, man. And this is why Leonard Langley is so special to me, because I've heard the Keith Holmes, like they train with Leonard and the Jobbies train with Leonard, and they say, and it's like Derrell, we don't see how did you get so far with Leonard. Leonard was a very special guy to me.
Right.
He was Leonard. I can hear Leonard talking in the corner just by. I don't even pay attention to what Leonard's saying.
Right.
I know what Leonard wants by the way his reactions are to me.
Right.
What Leonard is saying to me, I don't hear that.
Right.
I hear what he wants from me, and I've been around this man so long since I was 9 years old. Leonard can look at me, and I know exactly what he wants and what he meant. And that's why when people say, "My him this to him that," he not saying nothing. Leonard is saying everything to me, just by his. Yes, that's just the connection we had. And when keeping them say they don't have the connection me and Leonard had. Leonard had me since I was 9 years old, man.
Right.
And I'm being honest, man. Leonard and Al, to other people, they wasn't seasoned enough for them.
Yeah.
You couldn't get better trainers, because let me say this to you, man. Like Leonard and Al took me to where I got 40 fights in the toughest division in boxing, and I was cheated my both fights I lost with Obaka and with Oscar De La Hoya. They completely robbed me with that. I was the champion.
Yeah.
I was the champion, man. You know.
We do like panels sometimes. Your name always. That fight comes up in the top 5 of every robbery list that we do on here.
Wow.
It makes the top 5 list on every list every time. So I remember that fight. I think it's one of the biggest robberies in boxing history. You was catching this guy with some shots, man. I thought,
Leonard is telling me, right? Darryl, come on, man. I want you to box him. We're training. So this is what Leonard does. This is what Leonard do, right? And this guy don't know this to this day, man. Leonard, the only this is how Leonard tried to put me in check when I'm not doing what he want me to do. Guess who he go get? He will go get Andrew Castle.
Oh.
He go get Andrew Castle. So because this is what he do. He think because he go get Andrew Castle and Teddy Reed.
Okay.
Now I got these guys. They these big punchers, man.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, I boxed Andrew a million times, man. And now I'm gonna say this to you, man. And I'm gonna just say this because this is the first time I'm ever gonna say this. I probably haven't seen Andrew in about 8-9 years, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let me say this to you. Andrew Castle is Darryl Coley's favorite fighter.
Right.
Over Sugar Ray Leonard.
Right.
This man, Andrew Castle, and I'm gonna say Teddy Reed. Let me say this. I'm down round 1, right? I just did 8 rounds with Teddy Reed, right?
Right.
A guy that's sitting on the side. I didn't box Teddy Reed over 500 rounds. But at this point, right?
Right.
This guy said to me, "Darryl, how do you do this?" I mean, what are you talking about? He said, "Darryl, Teddy punches so hard.
Yeah.
How do you take it?" Listen, I'm like, this is what I said.
Right.
Like, what are you? I don't understand what you're talking about. I didn't notice this. Listen to me. I boxed Teddy the next day, right?
Yeah.
And I'm paying attention now. I didn't already done over 300 or 400 rounds with Teddy.
Right.
So this thing, I paid attention the next day when I boxed Teddy.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh my God!" I had no idea how I did not notice how strong Teddy was.
Right.
Teddy Reed, man, this man was strong, man, and I did not know. And I'm being honest with you. I don't know where I was at, because every time I boxed Teddy, we box, I do what I do and whatever. I don't pay attention to his punching power.
Right.
One thing about Andrew Castle, man, Andrew got everything.
Yeah.
Andrew got everything. Punching power, defense, he got everything. Andrew is my favorite fighter, man, in the professional rankings. He's my favorite fighter. That's my man.
You know, I remember y'all guys fighting on. I was about 14 at the time. It's like 1993. It was you, Andrew Council, I think Teddy Reed did fight on that joint too. And Mark II shop. It was at the DC Army. I think it was a Madness fight card.
Yeah, Madness card.
That thing, man. That was my first ever professional fight going to.
Madness, man. I'm telling you something, man. Madness and the Madness looked out for the DC fighters more than any promoter in the history of DC, man. I really take my hand up the tie in there, man, because without tying them, it wouldn't be us, man. I'm being honest.
Man. Talk, man. I agree, brother. I've been to many of them and got the chance to see you guys through Madness, and they gave us an opportunity to see the home team fighters all under one umbrella. And also, I think Curtis Peoples was on that card too. So it was a stack. It was a stacked card that day, man.
Man, let me say this to you, man. Me and Curtis, see, it can't. It's almost impossible to be rivalries when I'm a fan of Curtis Peoples, right?
Right.
But see, let me say this to you, and see, Curtis take this in a disrespectful manner when I'm not disrespecting him. I'm actually showing him more appreciation than anything. This is what I say. This is what I used to think about Curtis. Curtis wasn't good at one point when he was fighting, right? In the early years, right? I didn't see Curtis for the next 3 years, right?
Okay.
I'm like this. Whoa, that's Curtis Peoples?
Right.
He's extremely good at this point, right?
Right.
I fought Curtis. He beat me, right? I said, "Wow, I gotta get back on my game."
Right.
But we fought 4 times, Curtis.
Okay.
We fought 4 times. He's saying we only fought twice. We fought 4 times. I beat him 3, beat me 1. But the thing is this: Curtis don't understand this. The time that he beat, it was my last amateur fight. I would take the three wins I got over him just for that one loss because it hurt me. I wanted to beat Curtis so bad, man. It hurt me. Adrian Davis, I was training with Adrian Davis. That's the only time that I've ever fought without Leonard Langley in the amateurs.
Okay.
Leonard Langley was training with Sean Bay Mitchell out of town, right?
Okay.
So it was a guy named Rock that was partners with Adrian Davis. Remember Rock?
I remember him, yeah, for sure.
I'm down there training with Rock. Rock got me fighting like Joe Frazier. Hey, Raji. Hey, Raji, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry with tears. I don't fight like that. Because I'm here and I fight like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Right.
To get me to go ahead. I'm like this, man. Oh, man, I'm about to fight Curtis Peoples, man. I can't. I'm not taking anything away from Curtis, man. Curtis, like I'm telling y'all right now, man, Curtis is one of the best fighters city in the world, man. Curtis is good, man.
Oh, no, man. Y'all had a whole squad back then, man, of fighters, man. I think that era that y'all came at, that 88 class of 88, that time frame back then, I think y'all had some of the best talent overall around. I want to talk about this too, Derrell. Your footwork, right? I had a guy come on. He was younger than you. He's about my age, and I asked him where did he get his footwork from. Mm-hmm. He said he got his footwork from Derrell Too Sweet Coley.
Whoa, he said that?
Yeah, Cameron White, and Cameron White had some vicious footwork. But he said he was young. He was a young guy back then. He was a junior then. But he got it. He said he got his footwork from you. Wow. I got a clip with what you're doing with footwork right here, man.
Oh, that's Romanis Ellis.
Where did you get that footwork? What made you? Where did that footwork? How you develop such great footwork?
I'm gonna say this to you, man. Leonard, this is what Leonard says. This is what Leonard say to me all the time. Derrell, I want you moving. Do you know? He say that, but it's times that I can have somebody hurt, right?
Right.
This is what Leonard is saying in the corner. Girl, get out of there. What are you talking about?
Right.
Get out of what? Why am I getting out of there? He's hurt. Leonard just because of the relationship that me and Leonard had. I don't think Leonard wanted to get me hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, this is the thing with with Leonard, like I boxed with heavyweights. I boxed with Corey Sanders. I boxed
Right,
with
right.
you know, it's like Leonard. I can take a punch. You know, I can take a punch. Allow me to go in. Let me have my own judgment and go in and try to destroy somebody. You know, because I got it in me.
Right.
But he's always there. I want you moving.
Right.
I'm fighting Curtis People. Not Curtis People, but Overcott, right? Overcott got Mike Tyson, all them in the dressing room.
Right.
I'm picked up. Me and Over was friends before, right? We
right.
To come, I used to go see him. He used to come to DC, come see me. This before. And this is what they said. We said this, man. We said, look, man, if we ever fight, we never gonna talk about it. The winner just went. I'm like, cool. So what happened was, before the 1995, we in 1998, me and Over together, we in Detroit.
Right.
At Crocs Gym.
Right.
We don't bring up the fight. So one of the Over guys was like, yo, man, you look for me. Where I know you from? I said, I don't know. I don't know you. You don't look familiar to me.
Right.
He said, oh, snap. Y'all jokers fought before.
Right.
He said, Derrell, man, I'm not gonna lie. No, he said, Overcott, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he edged you out, man. I thought he beat you.
Right.
You Coley. I said, yeah. So look. So Over looked at me and said, I ain't tripping off that. I said, listen.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I said, listen, Over, we promised each other we weren't gonna talk about it, right?
Right.
I said, but if you don't say something, we gonna do it right here. So we bust our laugh. The Bradley show, right? Right, we bust our laugh.
Right.
But the thing was, this was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson won that fight for Overcott. If you look at Mike Tyson whispered something to Don King. My manager got from guy you that somebody that can relift, right?
Okay.
So that they said the Over win. Mike Tyson shaker said no. So Mike said, I think he did. The other guy said, I don't think so. Mike whispered something in Don King's ear. Don King looked at the ring announcer.
Right.
And that's probably when they switched, because on the card, because I ran across the judges throughout the years, man.
Yeah.
And they said, Derrell, we judged that fight. We don't know how you lost that fight because we
I don't see how you lost that fight. I remember that fight vividly. You know, it was one of those ones you was hitting him with the cleanest shot. Even when you was moving, one thing about Overcott that I liked that you did with him was you would move, but you would stop and get in the pocket and go right to work on him.
Let me say this to you. I was moving because Leonard is in the corner. Derrell, get out of there. Look. I wanted to sit there and bang with them.
Right.
I wanted to bang with them because I thought I was faster than him, and I had hand speed. I thought I was faster than him, and we punched around, and we punched about the same, about power-wise. But I didn't want to move. I didn't want to run from him. I'm like, why is I running from him when I know I'm faster and slicker?
Right.
Excuse me. But Leonard, this is what Leonard say to me. Like when I box with guys like in the gym, like Keith Holmes, I box with Keith Holmes in the gym. Joppy and them, they bigger than me. I'm boxing with like Andrew bigger than me. Right. But this all he tell me. This all Leonard tell me. Derrell, I want you moving. Right. And I'm like, I'm not letting these guys bully. I'm not letting them bully me, man.
Right.
I'm gonna, if you punch me, see, this is the thing that people don't understand. I can be moving, right?
Right.
You hit me with a good shot.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh,
yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
Look, I'm counting. Look. Until I get my shot back, I'm not more. I'm gonna walk you down.
Exactly.
Walk you down, man.
Exactly, man.
We had a great team, man.
I watched the old interview with you, man. You always give your props to Sugar Ray Leonard. Mm-hmm. Do he play a part in some of that movement that you do?
Let me say this to you. I didn't watch Muhammad Ali fights.
Okay.
I didn't remember I told you I didn't like I didn't like boxing.
Yeah, most definitely.
The only fight I've ever watched was Sugar Ray Leonard, right?
Okay.
And check this out. I don't watch him to study him, right? But it's things that I do in the ring that make me feel like, whoa, that was Sugar Ray Leonard.
Right.
And then when I watch the tape and I look at it like, whoa, that look like Sugar Ray Leonard to me. That feel like I can do something and I can do something, and it feels like Sugar Ray Leonard. And then when I watch it again and I realized that was a Sugar Ray Leonard movie. That's the only fight I've ever watched, though. You know, and I'm gonna be honest. Me and Sugar, and this is the thing. I'm me and Sugar Ray me and Sugar Ray Leonard fought different to a point.
Right.
Any like from A to B. Wow. I thought I was faster than Ray.
Right.
From Ray Leonard's speed come from flurries. Who's not fast from flurries?
Right.
You know, and I think this is what I thought. Then this is what Michael Ward. Michael Ward was a guy that boxed for Ray Leonard, and I fought Michael Ward before.
Okay.
Not Michael Warwick, but Michael Ward.
Michael Ward. I remember Michael Ward.
Yeah,
He passed away. He died. He got killed. Right.
Yes, that's right.
Okay,
And this is what Mike said. He said, Derrell, because he boxed Ray. And Pepe said that he used to like really get out on Ray sometimes, right?
Yeah. I mean,
so this is what he said. He said, Derrell, you're faster than Ray,
right?
By a tad bit, but Ray is a bit stronger than you.
Yeah,
he punches harder than you.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Ray. I mean, if you really watch Ray was a cold killer, man. Man, for real, man.
Let me say this to you, man. Let me say this to you. I don't care how tired Ray Leonard is.
Yeah.
If he gets you hurt, he's going to kill you. I'm telling you. So Ray come around now, right? And it's like, and I'm like, because let me say this to you. Ray so much of my idol. When I was fighting Michael Ward, this the only thing that I was worried about. I know they and I'm not jealous. I just wish it was me. When they come to the weigh-in, they with Michael Ward. There's Ray Leonard team. They got Ray Leonard sweatsuits on. Right. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish that was me. So when I fought Michael Ward, the only thing I'm paying attention to, I'm watching Ray Leonard when he got up and clapped for Michael Ward. Right. And then I said, all the times I voted for him when he fight, I want him to win all the time. So when they announced my name, I looked at Ray. He stood up and clapped. I said, "You better," because I would have never. But I beat Michael Ward. Michael Ward, and they wanted me to come box with Ray Leonard. Right. They called me several times to come box with Ray Leonard. Right. But by how easy I beat Michael Ward and the things that I heard Michael Ward be doing to Ray Leonard. Yeah. I told them I'm not boxing Ray because that's the only person that I will box. I will want them to win over myself. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not putting myself in that position. That's way too dangerous for that. Yeah, that's an idol right there. So it's yes, that's my idol. I never boxed Ray, and I never will, and I'm glad I did. Give me some of your toughest professional fights that you think you remember that you consider a tough fight, a tough battle for yourself. Hey, look, I'm gonna say. I don't know if you've seen this fight. I fought Kim Diggs, right? Okay. I'm gonna say this to you. This is what happened with Kim Diggs. I fought that. Now I'm number 2 in the world at the time, right? Uh-huh. I'm signed with Lou Duven and Pernell Whitaker was champion, right? Okay. So I realized my last 3 fights was undefeated guys. Man, they got 1 loss, like 34-1, 27-0. But Pernell Whitaker is fighting guys with 6 and 7 losses. Right. So I'm like this. They must be trying to get me beat. Right. So they bring Kip Diggs' name up. Kip Diggs is like 28-1. Okay. I said, I'm not fighting Kip Diggs, right? This is what happened. They gave me Kip Diggs. I said, I'm not fighting Kip Diggs because now give me an easy fight, right? Right. So what happened is Curtis Peoples replaced me, right? Okay. So Kip Diggs knocked Curtis Peoples out in the first round, right? Okay. Before they got out of the ring, I called my promoter, give me the fight with Kip Diggs. I'm not tripping on no Kip Diggs, but I've already turned the fight down, right? Right. Said, Derrell, we got the fight for you with Kip Diggs. Okay, cool. Now I got the flu. I can't fight Kip Diggs. Right. They said, Derrell, you already turned the fight down one time. You got to fight, or we're going to strip you from the number 2 ranking. I was number 2 in the world. Right. So this is what I told Leonard. If I lose, I don't want to hear nothing about no flu. Don't say nothing about, don't bring up the flu. Right. I'm letting you know now. So this is what happened. I'm in the dressing room. You know, my family and my friends in the dressing room with me, right?
Right.
This is no lie. I'm on the mitts, right? On the dressing room. I throw a 1-2, wah, wah, 1, 2, 3, wah, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, wah. No, I throw a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, right? Extremely sharp. Leonard said, give me 4. I faked and walked off. They he ready. I was tired.
Yeah,
I was extremely tired.
Right.
I said, man, so listen, when I'm out there and I was in the first or second round, I'm moving.
Yeah.
My legs buckled without him even punching me.
Right.
I said, oh my God, this is gonna be a long night.
Right.
It's gonna be a long night, man. But so I said, but I figured a way out, man. And he knocked me down 4. He knocked me down 4 times. One, they didn't count, but he knocked me down that time. They didn't count.
Right.
And I just didn't give up, man.
Man, you know, I watched you, man. I saw that. I saw the fight. You've been down 3 times, but and it wasn't like the guy was like doing nothing special to you. But when you rocked him with that uppercut, this one right here, man. When you rocked him, caught him with that uppercut, then was done deal, man.
You know, and go ahead.
The resilience of you as a fighter, man, that showed the different level of yourself. They don't make them like that no more in this era, man.
Do you know, and this no disrespect to Kip Diggs, man, but do you know every time he knocked me down, based on the fact that I'm weak,
right?
I'm saying this, right? This what confused me, and I'm saying he's sorry. He can't.
Right.
I'm like, I don't understand
right
how he knocked me down. But listen, Leonard, this is what Leonard said to me, right? Through the whole camp when it comes to Kip Diggs. Darrell, he go to the left and throw the left hook.
Right.
If you're saying he go to the left, which left are you talking about? If I'm facing you this way and you face your right, your left is this way, mine is this way. So which left are you talking about? So listen, when I said, Leonard, this man has knocked me down 3 or 4 times, man. I'm trying to save my belt.
Right.
Leonard, let me fight. This is what I said to Leonard in the corner.
Yeah.
Leonard, Darrell, he doing everything I said. Leonard, he's not doing it, Leonard, not to me. Leave me alone, Leonard. Let me fight. I got 1 or 2 rounds to save my belt. Let me fight, Leonard. I went out there and knocked him out, man.
Yeah.
I went out there and knocked him out because I'm trying to do what Leonard is telling me to do. But Leonard said the left. I don't know what left you're talking about. I don't know if it's his left or my left. He's not doing it. Whatever it was, he wasn't doing it. But he was doing it to Leonard because Leonard kept saying, Darrell, he's doing everything I'm telling you to do. No, he's not.
Right.
But let me say this. I want to say this, man. If I had to do it all over again, if I had to do it all over again and I had to pick any trainer that I want to pick from Emmanuel Stewart, Angelo Dundee, and Leonard Langley and Al Scott, I'm going with Leonard Langley and Al Scott, man. I'm going with Leonard Langley and Al Scott, man.
They molded you, man, into who you are, man, who you became. So
yeah, I believe that.
I want to talk about round number 4 in the Oscar De La Hoya fight. This right here. What was going through your head when you knew you had him hurt?
Well, I was trying to get over it because I didn't get no sleep the night before the fight because he never made. If you look at him and you tell me he 147, something wrong with you, man. The man never made weight. Him or Torrey Gotti didn't make weight. Look how big he is.
Yeah.
He never made weight. He never made weight.
Right.
So I didn't get no sleep because this one hurt me more than him not making weight. My manager, I got Leonard Langley and now Scott in the weighing room with me, right by the scale. Look, you don't see Leonard them by the scale. They're not by the scale. They always by the scale when I'm fighting to check my weight.
Right.
They not nowhere to be found by the scale. That lets me know that kind of hurt me because they always right there by the scale. This man never made weight.
Right.
This man never made weight. So I'm the only one arguing, and I'm looking for my backup. I don't see Al and Leonard nowhere to be found.
Right.
They didn't say nothing. So you're saying to me, and then this is another thing that hurt me, man. We in camp. Before we go to camp, we're on a 4 or 5 way call on the phone, right? I'm saying this to myself. I'm saying this to them. Leonard, whatever gym we go to,
Mhm.
this is the biggest fight in boxing because I'm fighting Oscar De La Hoya.
Right.
I don't want nobody in the gym. So if we got to train in the hotel, I already trained in the hotel before.
I feel you on that. Though.
So listen,
Yeah.
it was an old white guy in the gym, right? And I'm saying, Leonard, what's going on? Now, Darrell, don't worry about him. He's nothing. He's old man. Leonard,
Right.
I don't care who he is. So this is the thing, Leonard. Well, let him train. I'm gonna train at another time. No,
Right.
Darrell, come we training this time. Listen, 5 years after I fought Oscar, this is what Oscar said, Darrell. That was my spot.
I'm sure.
And,
Yeah.
and so that's why I kind of think that they had Leonard them on it because Leonard talked me in. I told Leonard before, no, I'm not training with nobody in the gym. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care if it's a kid. I'm not
Right.
training with nobody.
I'm with you,
And,
bro. on that, man.
this guy had glasses on, and his glasses were recording everything that I was doing.
Oh wow. Wow.
Taking it back to Oscar. Yeah.
Wow. And you know they had that big bag back then, so he could get all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
they did. But you know, man, I'm like this, man. I was kind of hurt because I was with Leonard since I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm like this, man. I don't think there's no amount of money that anybody can put in front of me for me to sell Leonard and Al out.
I feel you, man.
And it hurts me for it was enough money for them, whatever they gave them for them to betray me like that. It kind of hurt me, man. It kind of and we haven't spoke in since almost really since then.
Wow, that's a long
Yeah.
time, man. I hope that y'all resolve that, man. You know, but
I love him. I love him.
I know you do, of course. Y'all been in battle together, so.
Mhm.
And I want to talk about your era of the 147. And I'm gonna post this picture of in your division that you had to, in order to become a world champion, you had to go through these guys. We're gonna start it off with Pernell Whitaker. Then we're gonna go to Felix Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya, Vernon Forrest,
That's my best friend.
Ike Cortez. In my opinion, that was one of the most vicious weight classes in boxing history. You talking all complete Hall of Famers in that weight class. And to achieve the level, because I remember back then you would be in the gym like I'm ranked number 1. I remember it was negotiations of Felix Trinidad when you was telling us at that time kept ducking you, wasn't trying to fight you. Then you had Oscar who gave you the opportunity, but he gave you the opportunity like 4 years later after
No,
that.
let me. I'm glad you said that. No, I gave Oscar the opportunity. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because they gave me $270 whatever $1,000 because to let Oscar and Felix Trinidad fight. I was the mandatory.
Okay.
But I wasn't. They couldn't stop that fight. That fight was too big.
I got you.
If you really pay attention, I'm the mandatory. Oscar lost that fight with Trinidad.
Right.
I'm supposed to fight Trinidad now.
Right.
I'm the mandatory for the WBC. Trinidad got the WBC now.
Right.
They was this what people don't understand. They was paying me $1.3 million to fight Trinidad. After me, they had to wait. For Trinidad, they had to wait for Vernon Forrest. They got to wait after all these guys. Oscar didn't want to wait, so Oscar fought me and gave me $2.3 million to fight because he lost to Trinidad, right?
Okay.
So why am I fighting him? He don't have the belt no more.
Right.
I'm fighting him because they offered me that extra $1 million, and I know the fight gonna be just as hard. So I took the financial side of the deal, but you know, and when I was number 1 in the world, Pernell was number 2. Let me say this to you, man. If you would have showed me them pictures and them fighters, like today,
right,
I'd have moved out to 154. Hey, look. Hey, Joe. I'd have moved up tonight. I
say, damn, girl, you had to damn near be a magician. That joint was serious
People don't respect that. And so this what they saying to me, right? They trying to compare my division to Ray. Ray division was harder. Listen, Ray Leonard was the gold medal winner, right?
Right.
Ray Leonard had Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran. They keep saying Wilfred Benitez. You never heard of Benitez since he fought Ray Leonard. So
Right.
so I don't count him,
You
right?
don't count. Nah.
So they say Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler was 160, 158.
Yeah.
It wasn't welterweight, but if you even add Marvin Hagler there, them the only 3 fighters that Ray Leonard had to worry about.
Right.
I got you see the
No, man.
you understand what I'm trying to say? You understand what I'm trying to say?
You got those 6 jokers, man. You got 6, and there's some names that ain't even make this list.
Yes. I'm being honest. Listen, man. Listen. My brother. I only had one brother, right? My brother,
Right.
Jeff, right?
Yes, indeed. Rest in peace to Jeff, too, man.
Yeah. Let me say this to you, Rashid. His favorite fighter was Pernell Whitaker.
I can believe it. Yeah.
Listen, I signed with Lou Duve and them just so I can have the opportunity to box with Pernell, fight Pernell,
Right.
everything, right? We in camp one time, right? We gloving up. I think this is my opportunity, right? Pernell gloving up, I'm gloving up, and Marquez gloving us. A guy named I can't remember his name, Marquez, right? Spanish guy, and he fought 154. Me, Marquez, and Pernell in the ring at the same time. They're like, nah, Derrell. Not say, nah, Marquez, go ahead, Marquez, get off. Look, I'm so high. I'm so
Right.
Just because it's my brother's favorite fighter.
Right.
Then they went 4 rounds. Pernell was getting out. They let me spot. I don't want to spot Marquez.
Yeah.
No, they never let me work with Pernell. They
You never got to work with him?
I've never worked with Pernell.
That was about to be my next question. Did you ever get some work with him?
No.
I know your teammate Reggie Green said he got to work with him.
Yeah, Reggie said he worked with him. Reggie worked with him. But see, they went down there to get this. I didn't go.
I know what you. Yeah, you went.
I didn't go no more because I only wanted to go to box him.
Right.
I don't want to box nobody but him.
I dig it. I understand.
So I'm like, they don't understand this. I only signed with y'all, not the fight.
Right.
To box him. That's my brother's favorite fight.
Exactly.
So this one I'm thinking. Well, if I'm with Lou Duve and them, and I fight Pernell and I become champ, they still got the champion. So they don't care who wins.
Right.
But they signed me to keep me away from Pernell.
Right.
They keep me away. I'm being honest, man.
I can believe that, man.
Listen, I don't know what was gonna happen, man. But I tell you this, because that was my brother's favorite fight.
Yeah.
I thought had in me. I was gonna dog Pernell.
Right.
I was gonna die. I mean, and my people might hear this and say, "Man, you got to be crazy." I might be crazy. That was my man.
Yes, indeed. But when I was in the Nationals in Cleveland in '96 with Floyd Mayweather, he said he got it. He was like, man, it was him, Zab Judah. They all got to go to Norfolk and get some work in with Pernell Whitaker.
Oh, let me stop you right there. Listen, Holyfield father and my father are brothers.
Oh,
we first got Holyfield father's a Coley.
Okay.
So, check this out. I asked Holyfield. I said, because they only box once. Floyd won't mention it, right? Floyd respect Pernell.
Yeah.
I said, what happened when Floyd? Because Floyd was still amateur.
Yeah, he was an amateur. This because I was in the Nationals with him.
Okay, so this what he said, right? And this is what he said too, because you got to put it into perspective. Because I used to box with pros and think, because Floyd is only going 3 rounds, and he's done.
Exactly, they ain't the same.
But they don't get warmed up to like 5 or 6 rounds.
5 or 6 rounds, exactly. Right.
But listen, let me say this to you: he burnt Pernell.
That's what he told me.
Hey man,
he told me
oh my God, man.
That's what he
Yeah,
told
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
that's what he
but
did.
to ask Floyd right now, Floyd say, man, it was good work. But
Nah, Floyd told me back then he burned him up, but that's before Floyd was who he was. He was still an amateur, and he was just like, man, I just left Norfolk down by y'all way because he knew DC and Virginia was close. So he was like, man, we put the work on him. I say, man, you got to remember he's switching up different because he sparred the whole team basically. Though it wasn't just him, it was Fab. It was Zaire Raheem and all them guys went down there to work with him. So
hey, look, the Raheem dude you just said, right?
Yeah.
I'm in camp with him, right? And Joe, listen, he got that because I'm like this. Let me see the Floyd shoulder roll right in front of me.
Yeah.
So we like this. We in the ring like this.
Yeah.
He got it down pat. I said, it's little to nothing. It's when he got it down pat because he know how to do it. Because he
So no,
he shot, man. I like him. He was shot.
Yeah. He can hell of a fighter.
Yeah, I like Ryan. He was cool.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
What was one of your most defining moments in boxing? Your opinion, one of your most memorable moments of your career. Give me one of your most memorable moments that you remember that will stay in your mind forever.
I'm gonna say this: the guy, this was the biggest win to myself.
Okay.
When I beat Michael Ward.
Okay.
Because I know how good Michael Ward, and this is the only way I beat him, right? I couldn't disrespect him. This is what I said, and man, this how bad I wanted to fight him, right? He got on the scale. He just beat Keith Holmes, right?
Okay.
I beat Keith Holmes, but he beat Keith Holmes much easier than I beat Keith Holmes.
Okay.
So
I didn't know they fought. Wow.
Yeah,
they fought. Wow.
And I'm not disrespecting Keith.
Right.
He played with Keith. And I got the winner between him and Keith. I'm already in the championship. And I got and I'm like this, I got Michael Ward next.
Right.
So Michael Ward, you just made weight last week. So next week you fight me, you come in at 153.
Wow.
So I came at 146. And this is what happened because he was boxing with Ray Leonard to get ready for me, right?
I got you.
So I get on the scale, weigh 146. I don't care what he weigh. I leave out to go talk to the media, right?
Right.
So I'm talking to the media. So he come on to me and said, Derrell, man. I said, what's up? The fight not on. I said, well, what you mean? He said, I weigh 153. They disqualified me.
Damn.
I grabbed him by his arm and walked. He like, where you going? I said, come on. Took him to the commissioner. Give him the weight.
Right.
They say, Derrell, we can't do that. I said, please, man, because 20 years from now, y'all gonna be saying he was the best fighter. He might be, but this is the only time. This is the only time I can prove that he's not.
Wow.
Mike looked at me like, God, this nigga really want to fight me, man. Roger Leonard said this, Derrell, look, man, this boy been hurting my brother. I'm all right.
Right.
Take the win. No, I can't take the win. I can't take the win.
Right.
I beat him all 3 rounds, man.
Right.
I won all 3 rounds, man. And then look, he goes down to Philadelphia. I mean, he go down to Philly, boxing with Bernard Hopkins.
Okay.
Oh, dog Bernard. We pro now.
Yeah.
I'm like 22-0. I'm like 19-0, 20-0.
Right.
Bro, he's knocking guys out that got big names, right?
Right.
Like he knocked Mildred Tell out, right? So Pepe come down to the gym. Corey Sanders, everybody down the gym, and say, Leonard, do you got anybody Michael Ward can work with today? Leonard said, no, not today. I said, what are you? Is you crazy? Hey, look, I said, Corey Sanders right now to this day said he was terrified. He thought Mike was gonna kill me. Mike was bigger, cut up. Right. He heard everything about Mike. This is what I said. This is what I said to Pepe and Michael Ward. Because y'all disrespect Leonard like this. Nah, we're not working with him today. Yes, I am. I am working with him today. I don't hear it. So I said, look, this is what I said. Just because I feel like y'all disrespect me, instead of asking to box me,
right?
I'm the only one down here y'all size.
Right.
Y'all want to box. You say, do you have anybody Michael Ward can box?
Right.
You know y'all want to box me.
Right.
I said this. Don't cut the bell on, because I'm not stopping at the bell. We're gonna fight until somebody can't fight no more. Every round they had to pull me off Michael Ward, man. They had to pull me.
Wow.
Look, he put his hand down to walk away when the bell. I'm like, man, they got to train him out. But Mike, I'm gonna say this about Michael Ward, man. And I've said this when we was fighting. He was better than me, but he never was going. I would have never let him beat me. I could have fought up 100 times back to back. He wasn't beating.
I saw one of y'all video exchanges when he was here on Earth, when he was alive, and y'all were just going back and forth.
When we was eating.
Yeah, y'all was eating at the dinner table or somewhere y'all was at a little restaurant or something, and you was like, "You can't beat me." And he was like, "You just you was messing with him, teasing him and stuff."
Listen. He died the next day.
Oh, for real?
Yes, and they try to blame it on me, right? Because listen, this is what he say, right? Because Keith Holmes was like, "Man, I was watching his body motion, man, but you wasn't tripping." I said, "Man, I'm not thinking about Mike Ward, but this is the thing." Mike was like, I don't know what was going on with Mike, man. But Mike was like, Mike, how was I about to say? Mike was off a little bit, man. I didn't know. Right. I didn't know it.
Yeah.
So Mike carjacked his way all the way to New York. And
but I saw that the article on that, man.
But that was the next day for me, man. That was the next day. Yeah. Wow. So this is what he said. So Mike saying this to me, Derrell, you're a has-been. And I said, Mike, you never
been. I remember that.
Hey, look, but
I'm joking. You're having a good time with your comrade, though. You know.
Yeah. But Mike went off on that, man. Listen, man, Mike, you know how busy New York City streets is.
So enough, man.
Do you know he listen to what I'm about to say, man, and soak this in, man.
Yeah.
He's on the sidewalk running people over. Joe, yeah.
No, I didn't know that, man. I didn't know how far it got. I know that it just seemed like I thought they just, damn. Wow, I didn't know it got like that.
The police that killed Michael Ward, that was his first day on the job.
Damn, that's me.
I know that. And Mike was trying because, hey, man, listen, man. I thought because Mike had his mother, his father's his
yeah.
I mean, and it's like Mike. See, this what I was jealous. I'm not jealous, but I'm saying I'm jealous, but because this is what Michael Ward had over everybody.
Right.
He was this close to Sugar Ray Leonard.
Right. That's
they got the same. They got the same trainers. They can call each other on the phone. Listen, Ray Leonard gave me his number over 15 times, man. Listen to me. I never called him. Right. And every time I gave him my number, I changed my number. You know why? I never wanted to know something about Ray Leonard that I didn't.
Right. I did.
That's why I still hold so much respect for Ray, because I never got to know something about him I don't like.
Right.
You know, that's just how I kept my respect for him.
I understand.
You know, that's real talk, man. That's real talk.
Now I'm gonna ask you, give me a brief summary of all these names I'm gonna name you, and give me a brief summary of the attributes of these names that I'm gonna name. I'm gonna start off with Sean Bay Mitchell. Give me a brief summary of the attributes of each name I'm gonna name.
Let me say this. I'm keeping this as real as possible. I'm keeping this as real as possible. When I say that, I don't know if Sean Bay would have beat Pernell Whitaker, but Sean Bay would have gave him a way bigger run for his money than anybody think. Sean Bay. I think when Sean Bay was calling out Pernell Whitaker, I thought Sean Bay had the right to call out Pernell Whitaker, because Sean Bay was one of the sharpest. This is when he was with Adrian Davis. Right. This is what I thought. Sean Bay was a different fighter when he left Adrian Davis. When he's with Adrian Davis, Floyd Mayweather, the Sean Bay that I know would have beat that Floyd Mayweather that Sean Bay fought. Right. He would have beat that Floyd Mayweather. Right. Yeah, that's what I think about Sean Bay.
All right, another name, William Joppy.
William Jobby, I boxed William Jobby, man. I boxed William Jobby. I boxed Jobby too. Let me say this to you, man. But Jobby, I boxed Jobby, man. Let me say this to you. And I don't know if you can understand what I'm about to say. If Jobby come to my house right now, right? I'm not if he got his jab hand, he can't. Hey, listen. He can't come in. Hey, Joe. Listen. Let me say this to you, man. I'm being honest with you.
Right.
I bought his jab don't hurt. It's irritating to the point that me and Jobby can box 12 rounds, right?
Right.
And if Jobby, I can hit Jobby 95 times, right? Jobby can land one jab.
Right.
He won that round. Listen to me, Joe. I hate his jab.
Right.
It don't hurt. It don't hurt. You don't feel it. It's just the fact that I hate his jab so much. If he landed one time, I'm like, this nigga, he won, man. He won.
Damn.
But Jobby is the guy, man, that got a lot of heart, man. He got a lot of heart, man. He got a lot of heart. And I like him as a person. He was cool.
Right.
Out of all the fighters, I don't hang out with nobody, man. But if I was to hang out with somebody, it'd be one job.
It'd be Jobby. I understand, man. Yeah. Keith Holmes.
Keith is the guy. Let me say this about Keith, right? Let me say this about Keith. It's nobody in the world can beat me and Keith. If Keith can't beat him, my style can beat him. If my style can't beat him, Keith's style can beat him. It's nobody can beat me and Keith.
Right.
That's how I look at Keith. You know what I'm saying? His style, Keith is a hard fight for anybody.
Right.
Because he's a southpaw.
Now,
I'm gonna say this to you. If Keith had the exact same skills,
right,
but was orthodox, it wouldn't be that hard.
Right.
But he know how to use that southpaw. He's Tommy.
Oh,
imagine he's Tommy Hearns being southpaw.
That's real.
Yeah, keep that dog, man. I love Keith, man. He's that dog, man. I like Keith. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm talking about my favorite fighter.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you off a little bit with this one. Eugene Sonny Speed.
Listen, man. Let me say this to you. I heard so much about Eugene Speed. Listen to me. I heard so much about Eugene Speed, man. Guess what though? Let me. You're not gonna believe this though. I've never seen him fight.
Never seen him fight?
No. Listen. I seen him spar, right?
Right.
And everything that everybody was saying about him, I watched one round.
Okay.
I didn't see it. Like they were like, "Girl, I'm letting you know he's that dog. He's that."
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. Like they say he can punch. They say he can punch this and that.
Yeah.
It ain't look like it, but I respect them. But everybody was telling me Eugene Speed was that dog.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting much more than what I seen.
Right.
So I didn't stay to finish watching the spar match. But I'm like, they ain't disrespecting him.
I know you ain't seen enough on him. That's you gave an honest answer on your opinion, bro.
Right.
Mark Too Sharp Johnson.
Mark, let me take a drink. Hold on. Hey, look, man. I've never tasted alcohol a day in my life, man.
Right.
I
never known you for being no drinker, so I knew what it was off the break. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna say this to you. Mark was the city. He was the city superstar over all of us, based on the fact because I'm gonna be honest, man. Mark had Mark. I can't. I'm trying to describe it without being disrespectful, right?
Right.
Mark had the easiest weight division in the history of sports, man. You know, and Mark was good. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But But Mark had the easiest division, and I don't see how I don't. And this what let me say this to you. Mark had this what I and I'm not hating on Mark. Don't ever think I'm hating on Mark.
Okay, yeah.
Mark had 42 fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like 42-1, right? He lost to a guy 12-0. If I got 40 fights, ain't no 12-0 fighter beating me. Do that make sense?
It depends on the. It depends that. Now,
If I got 40 fights, ain't no 12. I don't care where he come from. Ain't no 12-0 fighter beating me.
That carries grounds when, say, for instance, guys like a 2-time Olympian or got over 300, 400 amateur fights.
Them amateur fights.
Yeah, but you got remember Loma. What's his name? Loma Chico. He came up and he beat Gary Russell with.
Let me say this to you. We're not fighting in the amateurs. So the amateurs doesn't mean.
No, I'm talking about the pros. I'm speaking of.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Let me say this. We're not fighting in the amateurs.
Right.
You understand? So you can't sit there and tell me that because this guy that ran this many yards in college, so he can't do it in the pros. So this ain't college football. We're talking about a professional. You got 44 professional fights. You got 44 professional fights. This guy have 12 fights. Yeah. I don't care. The rules are different from the amateurs.
They are, but you got to.
So I'm saying this to you. I can't respect that. I love Mark Johnson.
Yeah.
I can't respect the fact he lost to a 12-year-old guy, and everybody say he's the greatest of all time. I can't live with it. Let me tell you something. I lost to Obacop. He was 34-1.
Right.
I lost to Oscar De La Hoya. He was 32-1. Oscar was the gold medal winner.
Yeah.
They're my respectable losses. I'm not losing to no 12-year-old guy with 30, 40 fights.
So Lomachenko, who had 2 fights, I think had 2 or 3 fights, beat Gary Russell as a world champion. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that style make fights, man. Style make fights.
Yeah.
Style make fights, man. I think Gary. Let me say this about Gary Russell. His father. They and I'm trying to put this in the right way. His father. I don't even think. I think coming out the wombs.
Yeah.
I don't think that his father, if this father, is in their DNA. If Gary Russell's father never told him to throw anything and just watched him with the first punches he ever threw, they was razor sharp.
Yeah,
they was razor sharp. I think Gary Russell's family
is special.
Should get honored for being the most specialist
family ever.
Fighters ever. At one time, it was the Field brothers.
Yeah,
the
Field brothers.
I take my hat off to, it's Gary Russell's father.
Yeah,
that put that gene in them, man. That gene come from his father.
That's real.
They are the most specialist fighters in the history of boxing, man. That's what I think.
I tell you, I say that all the time, Derrell. I agree with you, man. I tell people, man, there's no family like that. Then you got to remember, you got to go back to the oldest brother, Gary Jones, Fast Hand Jones.
Oh my God, yes, Gary Jones. Yes, all of them, man. I can't believe how they got that. This father left them that gene, man. I don't understand.
That's real.
I take my hat off to the fact that I'm being honest, man. I don't see Floyd Mayweather being as sharp as the Russells. I think they the sharpest guys in the sport of boxing, man. And I think that if I had to give them an award, I would give them that award, man. They got my vote on that, man.
Yeah, they did. They already got they already in history as having the only 5 5 world champion. I mean 5 Golden Glove national champions from one family. That's never happened nowhere.
Man, Gary Russell was maybe 4 or 5 years old, man.
Yeah,
And-
remember when he's getting in the
in the
ring?
mission, he was
Showed
getting the
up.
ring.
Showed up.
And I'm saying this to myself: how can a little boy know how to do this?
Show enough.
That right there, they should have gave his father an award for that alone. I'm telling you, man. And Gary Jones was outstanding, man. Outstanding.
Yeah, outstanding.
I'm talking about outstanding, man. I'm like that right there. I really put them on the pedestal, man. And it's not like and anybody else can hate or you jock riding them. Nah, I'm giving this
props.
His father deserved it, man. His father deserved the fact that I think that if they asked me before about who's one of the best trainers in the city. I got to give it to Gary. I gotta give it to Gary.
Got to.
Yeah.
He especially with you got two Olympians, and you can count Gary Jones because Gary Jones was Olympic alternate. So that's 3 Olympians, and then you got 5 national Golden Glove champions, and you got 2 current world champions in one family.
Let me ask you something. Who was faster, Gary Russell or Gary Jones?
Man, that's you just I don't know, man. I think Gary Russell throws. I don't know. Gary Jones used to be fastest. God damn, Gary Russell throw faster combinations. Like he'd throw like a pop, 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 pop.
Right.
Gary Jones, it was his shit was coming like that. Like it was more quicker. So I think Gary Jones is quicker. Gary Russell
is faster.
Jr. is faster.
And look! It was a guy on when Deion Sanders went to the Redskins, right?
Right.
I asked one of my Redskin guys. Right? I'm like, man, be honest with me, man. Who's faster, Deion Sanders or Darrell Green when they were playing on the same team? Right. He said to me, right? He said Deion is faster, but no, he said Darrell Green is faster, but Deion is quicker.
So
what are you? I'm like, you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. I'm like, he bust out laughing. It confused me even more, man.
Right. Because when I answered that question, like, damn, faster and quicker the same, but actually, quicker is kind of different. Like he's more of a zip speed. Gary Russell gonna hit you with a bunch of punches and bunches more. I think opposed to June Jones.
You know what I'm happy to see, man. I'm happy to see that when their father passed away, man, they stuck together as family, man, and their other brother is holding the fort down by being the coach, man.
Oh no,
and their other brother come out the Woolworth, man. He's doing good. Great. What's that? Antoine, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good, man. I'm gonna say this to you, man. Out of everybody that any family that been in boxing, I would give Gary Russell. I get a Russell by far the best family ever. Yeah.
Did you ever get to work with Gary Jones? Because I know y'all was 47, close to these weight. Y'all ever work together?
Nah, we never worked.
Wow.
Never.
Tell me something.
We trained in the same. We trained in the same gym together.
Never worked. Wow. That would been some good work to see, man. That would been some good work to see. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Give me some guys that gave you some difficult work that you sparred, man. I know you already mentioned Andrew Council. I think you mentioned Jobby too. Give me some more other guys that gave you some good work in the gym.
I box everybody, man. I box heavyweights, man. I box heavyweights. I boxed Corey Sanders, man. Corey Sanders.
God damn.
Corey Sanders, 6'6".
T-Rex. My man T-Rex.
He weighed 300-some pounds, right?
Right.
Look, this is what happened, right? With me and Corey Sanders, right? I'm trying to knock Corey out. See the big guys, right? I'm in there banging with them because
yeah.
This is why I bang with big guys. I'm smothering their punches because they're so strong. They don't hurt if I'm up close. If I'm a distance away and they get the full leverage, then the punch gonna hurt. I smother them.
Right.
people look at me, Derrell, you sitting inside with Corey, man, you crazy.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You think I'm crazy. Look,
Right.
so I'm eating Corey. Listen, I'm eating Corey up, man.
Right.
I told Corey about this, and I said, Corey, just be honest, man.
Yeah.
Who won? But he said, you won. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to knock Corey. Listen, this is what happened. I know this because this was a big this was big to me. I boxed
Right.
Corey on that Thursday, right?
Okay.
The next following Saturday, he went to go box Ready Bo.
Wow.
He not Ready Bo down.
Wow.
He not Ready Bo
Wow.
down. I'm like this, yeah, Ready Bo. Yeah, me and Bo was cool, man.
Yeah. I see you and Bo. I always see you and Bo out and about. You know what I'm saying? All the time. He was just in town. I think. I know I saw him at about a year ago when Ray and all of them was in town.
Right.
And he came to town that time. I saw him up New York at the Tank Davis fight with Lamont Roach Jr.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's talk about him. How you feel about Lamont Roach Jr.?
Let me say this to you, man, and I want to say this because the only person know what I'm talking about is my wife.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is this: I've been so wrong for like the last 15 years.
Right.
So I pick who's gonna lose.
Right.
Who I want to win.
I got you.
But so it's been working. So like when I say what's his name? The one
Lamont
Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
Lamont Roach can't be tanked. That's because I want Lamont to win.
I got you.
And I really thought I don't see how, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
Style make fights.
I got you.
And we didn't see Tank because Lamont won't allow that Tank to come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when we look at Tank saying he's going through this, he's going through that, man. This is what I've always said. Regardless of what you're going through, they give you a certain amount of time to get ready for the fight.
Exactly.
So if whatever position you in at that time, you gotta live with it for the rest of your life.
Right.
They didn't tell you about this fight yesterday. They told you it's enough time for you to get ready.
6 days,
Yeah.
get ready for that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought Lamont won. I thought Lamont. I'm gonna say this to you. even by Lamont, if Lamont would have won that fight,
yeah,
this is bigger than him winning the fight because like even with Overclock with me, if I would have won the fight, wouldn't nobody be still talking about it?
Like real talk.
They robbed me.
They robbed you.
They robbed Lamont. So
Right.
they're gonna talk about this for a long time.
Long time. It's gonna go
This
down.
thing, you fought the guy. You didn't. He didn't beat him, but they robbed him.
They robbed him.
They robbed him. They robbed him.
Yeah. How you feel about him fighting Cruz? Pitbull Cruz.
I think what people don't understand that this sport is called boxing.
Right.
This sport is this. That's why that's why if Lamont box at the sport and the sport is what he's boxing, can't nobody beat him. Like me. I the sport is boxing. The sport is not slugging. He's coming in a slug. And I'm gonna say this to you. He and Cruz is someone that somebody would think punches a little harder than Lamont.
Right.
Based on the way he fight.
Right.
But he penetrated Tank way more, even worse than Cruz did. So I like Lamont chances. I like Lamont regardless. But let me say this to you. When the fight gets here, I'm gonna say Pitbull is gonna win.
Yeah,
because I want Lamont to win. I've been wrong.
I understand.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm letting you know how I feel about the fight right now.
Right.
When it's come to fruition, I'm gonna say Pitbull is gonna beat Lamont. But
right. That's the logic.
That's that. I understand that.
I understand that.
Right.
Now, with all this mental health talk going on in boxing, what do you recommend? Do you think how guys should go about dealing with mental health? And because boxing is a sport, we getting hit upside the head constantly. And how do you think? And I'm gonna use Tank for example. Tank talks about it all the time. What do you think Tank should do? Should he take a break or should he continue fighting?
Let me say this to you, man. When you sit there and you say should he take a break, right?
Right.
And something fatal happened to him. So if we're in a position like football players and boxers, there's no amount of money is worth me even taking the chance of if something might happen.
Right.
When you're in a position to say, when you even have to ask me, should he or shouldn't he? He should have been gone.
Should have been gone. Yeah.
We shouldn't be talking about this. They
Right.
should already told him to get out, because this is what people don't understand. I don't want to die with $400 million.
Right.
Who wants to? I want to spend. I want to spend everything that that came to me before I go. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If they say, Derrell, you get $4 or $5 million, you broke, you stupid. No, I spent my money. Yeah, and you didn't spend it. I spent it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me spend my. If I spend mine, so I think when somebody pass away with like $30 million in the bank, they got to be the craziest people in the world to me.
yeah, I dig it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to be crazy, man. But I just think I think people, the people that understand the sport of boxing and know what we go through, we shouldn't be talking about the health benefits and all that we should be having. Because this is one of the most dangerous sports on earth.
Right.
You like you can't sit there and say like you have an accident, you hit your head, blah blah blah. You go to the doctors and you go to the shop. We get punched upside our head for a living by professional conditioned athletes. And you don't think that we should have Medicaid, whatever the case may be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We should just for risking our lives. We've been doing it for so long. It's terrible for them not to have something already in place that's even better than what we think we should have.
Real talk.
I'm being honest, man. We risk our life. We're not doing this we're doing this to please millions of people.
Facts.
I've been in front of millions of people.
Right.
In my life, and I'm doing it. The fact that I got thousands of people in the audience, millions of people watching on television.
Right.
And I'm not doing it by myself. I'm doing it for other people.
For other people.
People cheer for me. Yeah. So my wear and tear, I should at least you should bless me with something like, okay, you did it for you did this, you did that. I just think that the government or whoever's in charge or whatever, they doing this. They disrespecting us.
They are, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Know, what's sad is you see the fighters, and I've seen videos with you going up to see Maurice Block up there in Germantown, and that's a sad thing to see that a fighter on that magnitude get to that level to the point where he has nothing. But my understanding his mental health involved too as well. So football players have pensions and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Where they can fall on to. Boxers don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that ability to fall back onto a retirement plan and things of that nature.
Right.
What advice do you have for a young up-and-coming amateur fighter that's sitting here watching this right now? What would you tell them to look out for or how to deal with this sport of boxing? Because you did it from the amateur level all the way to world-class, world title level and be on TV and make millions of dollars for it.
Being honest, like what I would tell them now before if they started and before they start, if this before they start boxing, I would tell them to focus on their education. Because it's like when people say to me, I'm trying to get my son to box. So this what, and we live in DC. We live
Right.
in so this is what I'm saying to people when they take their kids to learn boxing, to show them how to fight. Listen to
Right.
what I'm saying to them. That's the most craziest thing in the world. Guess what?
Right.
Because if they learn how to box and they go beat somebody up, that's when they're gonna get killed.
Kill.
Yeah, I think you should teach your kids, man, how to talk their way out of situations. Man, don't my bad. And this is the thing. I've done this many times.
Right.
People will bump me. Get what I say? My bad, champ.
Me too, bro.
My bad, champ.
Me too.
I take the L like that, man.
Too.
Like my bad,
too,
champ. And
yep.
if they go past that, then I'm just a different
We
ball.
got to go to work.
Yeah. But see, my advice for someone that's going to box, this is the only sport on earth. The only sport on earth you don't play. You play
Fact.
everything else but this.
That's real talk.
You play everything else but this.
Right.
So my thing is, man, listen, do it for just appreciate whatever you get out of it. Don't dictate what you want out of it. Don't dictate what you think you're gonna get out of it.
Right.
Whatever you get, just appreciate it, man. And this is what I fear. I never feared nothing. I'm gonna tell you what I fear. And this is the first time I'm saying this stuff. I fear losing.
Right.
Because I lost that fight with my brother, with my best friend.
Right.
I never, and my brother, he said, my little brother can't fight my little brother opponent. I'm like, wow, man, that hurt me. Nothing to this day hurt me more than that right there. That hurt me more than anything. And Eric Givens right now, he lives in California, man. He's still my best friend. And I haven't seen Eric in over 40 years, man.
Wow.
And we still best friends to this day, man.
Wow.
That's my man. Yeah.
I want to get a little personal, man. I know your relationship, how tight you and Jeff was, man.
My brother?
Yeah, your brother. I remember him being in the gym. Fly dude, man. Well-dressed dude, man. Well-spoken. He was all through the gym with you. He would be right there with you everywhere. Right. To lose him, I know it had to been rough for you, man, because I think when you fought Oscar, was he still here then when you fought Oscar?
He was still living. Listen to me. This the only fight. I had 100 amateur fights, had 40 professional fights. That's the only fight he didn't come to.
Right. I was wondering what happened to him there. Yeah.
Listen, let me say this to you, man. Let me say this. I'm in camp, right? This is true story. I'm in camp.
Right.
I'm my brother calling me, right? This is what he's saying, right? So he's saying him and his friend. I'm not gonna say his name, but him and his friend said, Derrell, he's trying to bet me $20,000 that you're not making $1 million. And I'm like, Jeff, what are you talking about?
Right.
Jeff, what are you talking about?
Right.
I'm down here training for the biggest fight of my life.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? You're supposed to be here with me. What are you talking about? Man, I'm asking you a question. Jeff,
right.
Never one of y'all gonna see my check.
Right.
Never one of y'all gonna see my check.
Right.
Jeff, I gotta go. Jeff, listen, man, I'm gonna say this to you, man. We argue every day because he's asking me. He's supposed to be in camp with me, right? So this is the thing. This is what he said to me. He didn't come to the fight. He didn't come to the fight. Let me say this to you. This is what he said to me. I'm arguing with Jeff every day. And he's trying to throw me off. He wants me to lose. That hurt me more than anything. Yes. He wanted me. This is what he said to me. He said, Derrell, after 3 months after I came from the fight, I didn't speak to him for 3 months. He said, Derrell, I'm going to be honest, man. I didn't want you to win that fight. Jeff, I know. I asked you to come to camp You argue with me every day on the phone. I stopped taking your calls.
Right.
Jeff, I understand. Jeff, you got your wish. You got your wishes, Jeff. Let me say this to you, Leonard Langley. Now, and I'm gonna say this right now before anything. If I had to do this all over again,
Yeah.
I'm bringing Leonard Langley and Al Scott with me.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's them. I don't want to fight without them. That's
Yeah. That's
yeah.
amazing.
So Leonard say this. Leonard had every fight I've ever had in the amateur and the pro. Leonard was there, right?
Right.
Leonard kicked everybody out of the dressing room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And said, Derrell, let me ask you something. I said, what's up? He said, Derrell, are you gonna win this fight? So I'm in the dressing room with Oscar, right? I said, Leonard, let me say this to you. I don't care if I win or if I lose. I'm never fighting again in my life.
Right.
He said, Derrell, it's your family, right? I said, Leonard, it don't matter what it is. My brother was in there, and I'm like,
Right.
it was because the money that I was making.
Right.
It was the money. So this is what people don't understand. I'm number one in the world, right?
Right. Right.
Not number one. I'm mandatory. I'm number one in the world. Fittish Trinidad, they paid me some money to let Fittish Trinidad and Oscar fight. I'm number one. So I was mandatory. So when Trinidad beat Oscar, Trinidad got the WBC, right?
Okay.
Now, so Oscar's out the picture.
Right.
I was supposed to fight Trinidad. They was paying me $1.3 million to fight Trinidad. Wow. Oscar had to wait behind me and a few other fighters, right? Oscar said, Derrell, we'll give you 2.3 if you fight me, that so he can take my spot to get the belt back.
Right.
So what happened when instead of Trinidad, when Oscar beat me, Oscar was mandatory. So Trinidad went up to 154 to fight David Reed.
Okay, I remember that.
Let the belt vacant, man. But I'm like this. I'm taking the extra $1 million because it's gonna be the same exact. It's gonna be the same how I fight.
Yep.
Yeah. So why wouldn't I take the $1 million? Then they Leonard them was talking about Derrell, but what they based on the decision making, they were like, well, why you didn't come to us? Because that's not. I'm telling them, y'all not making decisions like that for me.
Yeah.
They asking me how much I'm going to take. I pay y'all. Y'all don't.
That's real. So
I'm not. Y'all don't need to be involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Because they asking me how much I'm willing to take. To fight. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
No, just training that aspect.
But I'm tell you something, man. I'm gonna say this. Keith Holmes and William Joppy said to me, I don't know how you got that far with Leonard, because Leonard trained them before, right?
Right.
They don't understand Leonard.
Right.
The way they understand Leonard. I've been with Leonard since I was 9 years old. Leonard can give me a look. And
right, you already know what he means.
I know what he wants.
Exactly.
I know what he wants. Yeah, I know what he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just remember the relationship that you and your brother had and how close y'all were, man. What would you do different in boxing today? If as you look as time went on, right? As time went by, what differently would you do in the sport if you could take it back and start over again? What would you do different going through your career?
My record is 38 wins and 2 losses with 20 knockouts right now.
Tremendous, amazing record.
Yes, I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't do nothing different. And I've been cheated the 2 losses that I got.
Right.
By Oscar De La Hoya, he never made weight. If you see, they never. And Oscar, I want to fight. So why would I change anything?
Right.
I would want a better relationship with my train. Leonard was like a father.
Right.
But Al, the one, kept us together. Al Scott kept us together. Al was like, I mean, man. But this is the thing. This is how people don't understand it. I met Leonard in 1979, right?
Right.
I met Al in 1980, 85, right?
Okay.
And I've been fighting for them since then. I introduced them to each other, so they fight. And do you know that? Let me say this to you, man. I may have talked. I may have talked to his son and their daughters maybe once in my life on the telephone. Like,
wow.
because I never got involved.
And they
I kept it business.
business.
I kept it business. And like, it's times that Leonard's son wanted me to come to a school because I'm Derrell Coley and
Right.
my father. I don't want. I do it because I did it once or twice because I know you're gonna get the little yays and all this and that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
I don't want to because that's not what I'm here for.
Right.
I don't want to do it because I'm training. I'm training, man.
I got
you. But I mean, I'm being honest, man. I'm so blessed and so I'm so proud to say that Leonard and Al was my trainers, man. I'm definitely proud to say that, man.
Great team, man. Great team of fighters. Y'all had a squad, man. You guys, man, like Rat Man and Reggie Green.
Let me tell you about Rat Man. Let me say this to you.
Rat Man, wild dude was wild.
Let me say this to you. Me and Rat Man had the same trainer, the same manager, right?
Right.
So when Barry Lindy want to talk business, right? He said, Derrell, let me talk to you. He said, put your button-up shirt on. I'm like, okay, it's business. They got money involved, right?
Right.
So when I go see Barry, I'm suited up. I got a suit and everything, right? This is what he said. This is what he said. This is a true story. Derrell, Red Man got a fight with Paul Vaden. And if he wins that, he get a world title shot.
Wow.
And I said this, but what did that have to do with me?
I dig it.
This is what he said. I want you to box for Rat Man, but I don't want you to play with Rat Man because this is a very important moment in Rat Man boxing career.
Yeah, right.
That's what he said. He said he gave me like in between, I don't know, $10,000-$12,000, right? Put in my pocket, right? Listen to me. I'm keeping it. I'm being honest. Every time I box with Rat Man, right? Every second and third round, we stand up in the corner looking at our trainers, right?
Yeah.
Rat Man outside the ring going like this, taking the gloves off. He said, he said, "Hey, listen, I'm not lying." He said, "I can't learn like this. I'm not hey, Joe, I was burning red."
Right. I can believe it though. Man.
I was burning red up, man.
Salute the Rat Man, though. Rest in power to him, man.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
Yeah, rest in power to him, man.
Right.
But listen, Derrell, it was an honor and a pleasure to have you on here. But this is what I want to do, man. When we have another panel, like when we do these panels, I bring on like champions or Olympians and stuff, and we discuss our predictions on a fight. I got your number information now.
Right.
Be like, Derrell, I need you on here, man, because we need to have this thing, get some laughs off with the crews, man.
Hey, man, let me say this to you, man. Let me say this to you, and I'm dead serious, man. My wife is like, she loved me to be entertained with this type of stuff right here. Yeah. So listen, man, if you need me at 3:35 in the morning, call me, man. Anything after 3:35, I'm sleeping. Don't call.
I got you, bro.
Nah, man, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man.
I gotta get you on there, man, in them panels, man, because I know you're gonna do a good job on them joints, man. Bring another level to energy, and it's needed. So you know what I'm saying. I've been wanting to get you on here. We got you on here. I wasn't. It was the same show, but you was on Ray Massey did an interview with you when we had the radio version of it.
Oh, I know. Won't you send it to me?
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. The radio version with you, and he interviewed you on that one. That's still under DC Boxing Legends, though.
Oh, okay, I never heard it though. I'm gonna
send it to you. I'm gonna inbox it to you. Yeah.
Cool, man. Hey, look, man. Look, hold on. One before I go, man. Look. I love Leonard. Don't get me wrong, man. But Leonard, listen, man. Leonard, like okay, I'm a champion, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Leonard, I got 4 belts, right?
Right.
Leonard had my belts. I thought somebody stole them. I don't know what they had. I'm calling the organization. Give me my belts back. And this Leonard had my belts the whole time, man. And he had them for 21 years, man.
Wow.
But then listen, his son. We had me and my wife go out of town with them to one of Leonard's friends' funeral. Okay. So we go out to eat, right? So I say, Leonard, I need my uniforms, man, because I wore a different uniform, and I know you got all of them. So his son said, Derrell, I don't know about your uniform in front of Leonard, but he got your belts. He got my belts. All this time, I'm asking him about the belt, and it's crazy. This what happened. He gave me 3 back, but he still got one.
Okay.
But it's hurt me because he won't give me my belt back.
Okay, I got you.
So this is what I'm saying before you go, man. Yeah. Should I fight him for my belt one more time? I might gotta fight him for the belt one time, man.
Then he gonna say, I ain't teach you everything. You know? Man, shout out to Leonard, man. Lily Lane,
my man. I love the
good guy, man. Great trainer, great motivator, great inspiration, man. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you for blessing it, man. I appreciate you for blessing the show, man. For real, Derrell. You don't remember, you might do. But I was on my way getting ready for the Junior Olympics, and you was training with us at Hillcrest.
Okay.
And you knew I was a short fighter, right? You said, Rob, when you fighting tall fighters, you jab from an angle, come here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I won the tournament off of that.
Did you, man?
Yes, sir.
Did you? Wow. That's
all for that right there. And believe it or not, Floyd saw me doing that out there in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Coming up on it. You look at some videos of Floyd in '96 on. He was coming out at the same.
Let me say this. Floyd, I've always used my shoulder, right?
Right.
I got tapes when it was a guy named Ray. Let me say this to you. I know we gotta go, man, but let me say this real fast. It was a guy named Ray Lovato, right? I don't know who Ray Lovato is. He's
right.
He's fighting Floyd. He's fighting Roger Mayweather, right? They say this to me. They interview me,
right?
And I'm like, I never heard of this guy, man, but it's kind of scary for an undefeated guy to be in my weight division. I never seen him, I never heard of him, but I got faith in Roger Mayweather, right?
Right.
He knocks Roger Mayweather out in the first round.
Wow.
Like I'm talking about stretcher knockout.
Right.
So 2 months go past. My manager, Barry Derrell, I got good news. What's the good news? We got the fight with Ray Lovato. Who is Ray Lovato? The one that knocked out Roger Mayweather.
Damn.
How is that good news? Like, I don't understand.
Exactly.
How that good news? So he's bringing all the big punches up there. The Andrew Castles.
Right.
I'm like this, man. So this is what I'm saying. So every time I'm like let's say Andrew hit me with a good shot. I'm not moving no more. I'm coming to get my good shot back. I'm walking in. So this is what Leonard said. Derrell, listen. I want you moving. I want you. If you want me moving and you're that scared, why am I fighting? It's why y'all got me fighting this guy. You know, man, I got in there with the guy, man. The guy couldn't punch to save his life, man.
Wow.
But by me moving, I went 12 rounds with him, and I had him hurting the knife.
Right.
Get what Leonard said. Derrell, get out of there. I'm like, hey, man.
Man, it's an honor and a pleasure to have no other than DC Boxing Legend Derrell Too Sweet Coley, ladies and gentlemen.
The champ, my man. Thank you, man.
Man, appreciate you, brother.
One more thing, man. Where can I see this at, man? You know I gotta come
on YouTube, man. I sent the link to your wife. It's on YouTube now, so you can just check it out there. If anything, I send it out through it, and it's also I posted it on the DMV Boxing Legend page.
Okay, I got you, my man. Thanks, man.
Man, Derrell, it's an honor to have you on here, brother.
Right back to you, champ.
Peace and blessings, brother. Peace.
All right, champ, my man.
If you're looking for a way to power up your nutrients with a plant-based protein powder, then raw vegan plant-based protein is the perfect choice. This vegan protein is packed with essential nutrients to help you stay energized and healthy. With plant-based protein powder becoming increasingly popular amongst health-conscious individuals, it's no surprise that raw vegan plant-based proteins has become a leader in the industry. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to increase your daily protein intake, this vegan protein powder can help you reach your goals. Visit rawvegan.com. Again, rawvegan.com.